Flosstube, Stephanie here, Ms. Oh So Crafty. Today is Monday, May 1st, 2017, and it is the start of Stitch Mania. Woohoo! So, I am planning to vlog my stitching day by day. This may be part 1 of 2, or I may just do one vlog. We'll see how much footage I have at the end of week 1. Quick life update. Well, sorry I'm a little distracted. There's this huge raven flying around outside. Anyway, okay, so life update. My son's at school. He was late this morning. We had this guy here this morning working on the air conditioning. We had to turn it off yesterday because it was leaking from the condensate drain, and you know that happens every year. Last year it was a huge issue because we didn't realize it until the whole utility room flooded basically. Luckily yesterday my husband went in there to change the filter and he noticed it was leaking before it managed to get all over the floor too badly, so that was good. But yeah, it gets hot here in summer. It was 90 degrees on Saturday, so yeah, you kind of need the air conditioning. At least we do. And what else? Well, yesterday, Sunday, I wanted to film my regular update, but it didn't happen. I was a zombie yesterday because the night prior, my son had just not slept, basically. He kept waking up and crying. I don't know if it was bad dreams or whatever, but yeah, I spent most of yesterday napping, so I did get some stitching done, and that was good because I got to work more on Castle, and I'm looking forward to sharing that in my regular update, which if you see over there, that's the bar. That's where I normally film, and there's a bunch of stuff up there. That's the stuff I'm going to share in my regular update in a few minutes here. But back to Maynia. So my plan for today is to work on the Cookies for Santa by Sue Hillis. I'm going to be stitching that on 28 count white Monaco by Charles Craft. And I'm really looking forward to starting it. I hope it'll stitch up quickly. I'll show you the pattern later and you'll see what I mean. So I will check in later and show you my stitching progress. Bye bye for now. Hey guys, here's my start of Cookies for Santa. So 28 count white Monaco. And I'm starting in the top corner at the top of that C, cookies. There are 2 different colorways in this pattern. I pulled both. And I opted for the more traditional bright colors, which are actually not the ones shown on this cover picture. But I just like the traditional ones better. The ones in the cover picture were more dark pinks, kind of. So I didn't like that as much. Yeah, so I will work on this, and I'll check in later and show you how far I get. Ta-ta! Hey Flosstube, so it's Monday evening and I am checking in with my progress on Cookies for Santa. So this is my little start. I've put in 2 reds and the off-white color is 738 or 39. I don't remember, sorry. So I have cookies for Sa and the beginnings of a heart, a candy cane, and that will be a sugar cookie or something there. So not bad, I guess, for one evening. I'm just really tired. It's not that late, but I think I'm going to hit the sack. So tomorrow is a new day, and I will see you then. Ta-ta! Hi friends, Stephanie here. Today is Tuesday, May 2nd. Oliver's in the back seat. Maybe you can see a little bit of his little strawberry blonde hair back there. I don't know. Anyway, so I've just picked him up from school. It's about 12:30 p.m. and I've spent the morning doing chores. That is what I pretty much do at the time he's in school. I either do chores, I run errands, sometimes I do a bit of knitting. I actually have my knitting with me. The sleeve from Shakespeare in Love. Yeah, so the directions in the pattern say knit 18 inches, then do the arm sky shaping. I've knit 18, but that's not quite enough for me. My arms are a little bit long since I'm on the tall side. I'm 5'8", so for a winter sweater like this, I like 18.5 to 19 inches for, long sleeves. So I'm doing a bit more. I hope I have enough yarn. Yeah, but I think overall, I'm going to give myself a break on the knitting while Stitch Mania is going on, just because I want to stitch, you know? So, I want to stitch more. And I'll certainly knit if I'm like the passenger in the car or something, but, you know, I'm not going to like stress myself to get the 8 rows per day done. So the stitching for today will revolve around cookies for Santa, and looking forward to that. That should be fun. I crashed very early last night, so hoping I can get a bit more done today. I will check in later and show you my stitching. Ta-ta! Hey guys, Stephanie here. So it is Tuesday evening, May 2nd, kind of late. Actually, technically it is Wednesday morning. Yeah, I was bad. I stayed up past midnight. It's a school day tomorrow, so the morning will be rough, but you know, oh well. So I've been working on cookies for Santa, and I did reach the midline of the chart. Of course, the top half is not done yet, though. I have to do more evergreen needles over here, and then there is a blended floss that goes in on the heart and the cookie and the candy cane. It's like cream and tan, and then some white for the candy cane as well. That would be fun, white on white, but it shouldn't be too bad since it's already well outlined with the red. Yeah, so this is a fun project to stitch. I mean, this is mostly back stitch, just with like some little cross stitches here and there, so that was pretty quick, and there was a whole lot more of that in the chart, so I'm thinking that I will certainly be able to finish this project in July when I take it out for Christmas in July, and give it a few more days, you know, maybe like 4 or 5 more days should be enough to finish it off, so that would be nice. I've been watching Flosstube, and most recently Running Stitch. She mentioned Whip Wednesdays, and that sounds like a great idea. I better get cracking on those whips if I'm gonna get in 10 over the next 13 days now. So yeah, tomorrow I will be making a new start and working on a whip or 2. We'll see. Alright, have a good night, and I will see you guys in the morning. Bye. Hi Flosstube, Stephanie here, I'm So Crafty. Today is Wednesday, May 3rd, 2017. Happy Hump Day. Hope you're having a good one. Me, well, I dropped Oliver off at school, came home, and did some deep cleaning. I kind of slacked on chores last week, so I'm making up for it this week. Yeah, it's like a never-ending task, you know, with a toddler around, so, you know, that's life. And I also worked on the Stitch from Stash spreadsheet a bit, so that's coming along. Hopefully it'll be done, completely updated by, you know, this week, so that'll be good. So the plan for today is to work on a new start, the Spring Bird, and also take out a whip. I think it's going to be Dasher, and I'm going to do either some back stitching or some work on the border. We will see. Sorry for the noise. Oliver is playing with his little toy kitchen over there. Alright, I will check in later and show you my stitching. Ta-ta! Hey Flosstube, so I'm getting ready to start my second start of Maynia. This is Bright and Beautiful Spring Bird Blue Tit by Leslie Tier. And I have pulled this fabric from my stash to do it. This is 32 count Belfast Antique White that I got from my L&S. It was in the clearance bin, and it was like $5 for a fat quarter, so I just picked it up because I knew I would use it eventually, and that's an excellent price. Anyway, so I determined that on 32 count this is going to work out to be 6.5 wide by 8 1/8 inches tall, and this is a fat quarter, 18 by 27. It was actually cut a bit generously, so it's more like 19 by 27. So I determined that splitting it into quarters, I'll have enough to do all 4 birds, and I ironed it that way. So I ironed it flat, and then I folded it in half one way, ironed it, folded it in half the other way, ironed it. So I have very clear lines on which to cut now. I like to do that so I don't have to like really stare at the fabric and make sure I'm cutting, you know, on the grain basically. So yeah. So I guess I will cut out one of these squares and get started. I will check in later and show you how far I've gotten. Ta-ta! Hey Flosstube, Stephanie here. Wednesday evening, so I wanted to give you an update from my start on Bright and Beautiful, the spring bird. So I started in the center, which was right about there. And then I worked on the flower petals of that white flower and the other white flower that's next to it, and then these little what's the word, periwinkle I guess, flowers coming down, the miniature flowers. This is what the pattern looks like, so you can see this one here, that one there, and then these two little ones. So really fun stitch, fair amount of fractionals, which I didn't realize prior to starting it. I may have opted for 28 count instead if I did, but oh well, I'm committed now to the 32 and beautiful tiny details. It's cool. I will deal. I mean, it's not that many fractionals. It's not like a Teresa Wenzel or anything. This is the first pattern I'm stitching by Leslie Tier, and I really love it. I mean, the chart is excellent. The detail is fabulous. The color shading. There are 3 colors in here, the off-white and 2 yellows, and 3 colors in here, the off-white, 2 periwinkles. So it's really beautiful. And I'm looking forward to working more on it tomorrow. It is it's pretty late. It's about 11:30, but I think I'm going to pull out Dasher and just do like a thread. So I'll be back in a minute. Bye. Hey guys, so here's Dasher, and I'm going to work just a teeny bit tonight on the border. There are white stitches that need to go in all around, so I think I will do like a thread, and I will check back in and show you how far I get with one length of thread. Bye. Hey peeps, so I lied. I did 2 lengths of thread. I had to. I was just about, well, 3/4 of the way through the white on the bottom, so that's like 2 rows of white stitches separated by, you know, skipping every other one. So I had to finish that, and then I was able to work the second thread up. That's about 1/3 of the way up the left border, so not bad. That's it for me for today. I am pretty pleased because it's day 3 of Maynia, and I have so far worked on 3 projects, so that's not bad. Maybe tomorrow I'll try to take out another whip and see if I can kind of keep up with my whip number as the days go by. That would be nice. Of course, I will get a break sometimes, you know, when I throw in a new start, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. Alright, I will check in with you guys tomorrow. Good night. Bye. Hey Flosstube, Stephanie here with Oliver in the car, obviously. Just picked him up from school. It's Thursday, May 4th, and how is everyone doing? Oh, he's tired. So, I've had a pretty good day so far. I completed the last of the deep cleaning chores, yay! And I worked on the Stitch from Stash spreadsheet and finished it! There will be more entries coming in, I'm sure, here and there, since it's only the 4th, but that's minor, no biggie. I will deal with it later, and in the meantime, it means more stitching time! So, the plan for today is to continue on my Bright and Beautiful Spring Bird, and then also work on my whip Snowman and Friends stocking by Dimensions Gold. Right now, I'm about to head into Trader Joe's and get some groceries, and I hope Oliver makes it, but I'm sure he will perk up when he sees the samples. Alright, I'll check in later. Bye! Hey guys, so it's Thursday afternoon. Well, technically morning, I guess. Almost afternoon. And my plan for today is to continue working on the Bright and Beautiful bird and also do a bit on this whip. This is Snowman and Friends Stocking by Dimensions Gold. My plan for today is to fill in the background right there, which conveniently is half cross, so it should be quick. Alright, I will check in later and show you my progress. Ta-ta! Hey guys, so I worked on this a bit longer than I intended. I put in 2 lengths of thread, so I did all the sky over there, and I did some over here as well. So that's nice, it's coming along, and this is done. The darker blue is half cross with 5 strands in the needle. Yeah, pretty crazy. So I'm going to put this away, and I'm going to get back to work on Bright and Beautiful. Check in later, bye! Hello friends, so here's my day 2 progress on Bright and Beautiful. What I did today is I worked a lot on these like periwinkle flowers. So many tiny fractionals and so many different shades. I don't know if you can tell, but there's probably around 6 or 7 different permutations of this color in here. And I did this purple flower up here. And I filled in a bit more on this like primarily white flower. So I'm pretty happy because this little flower down here, that's kind of like the last like the lowest floral element in the chart, and there's a few blank stitches, and then there's the border down there. So yeah. There still needs to be a lot more filled in though, like there's a lot of greenery to be filled in, so maybe I'll work on that tomorrow and try to fill in the center up here and there perhaps. I don't know, we'll see. Alright, that's it for me for tonight. I did have a thought about fractionals though. Instead of doing tiny quarter stitches, I think what I might try on future projects is to do like a half cross with in the direction of my top stitch when I'm crossing. Just because those fractionals on 32 count or 36 count fabric are just so tiny and so much thread in a small area. I think on 28 count it's no problem doing the full cross, but on 32 or 36, you know, the 2/1 quarter stitch is just like, it's bulky. So yeah, that was my thought. And then the other thing I'm excited about is I booked a flight for the Flosstube retreat, and I'm even more excited because we're going to fly into Dallas and visit with my friend for a day before the retreat, so that should be really cool. I can't wait to see her and explore a bit of Texas, so I can't wait. I love to travel, and honestly the expectation and planning of travel and dreaming of it is what keeps me going sometimes. Alright, I will see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Hi Flosstube, Stephanie here, Ms. So Crafty. Today is Friday, May 5th, 2017. How is everyone doing? Me, I am so glad it's Friday. The week passed really quick in some ways, but there were some things going on that were just kind of stressing me out, so glad it's over. Yeah, or nearly over anyway. So today, woke up, it was like very dark outside, torrential downpour, kind of rain where there's flooding everywhere, roads are closed, accidents all over the place, yeah, but I had to take Oliver to school, so I did, and that was not much fun. I had a bad car accident some years ago that involved hydroplaning and similar weather, and yeah, I don't like to drive in torrential downpour for that reason, so. But, you know, kids got to go to school, so thankfully when I decided to pick him up, the weather had cleared. It's still kind of dim outside, but it's not raining anymore, so that's good. So my plan for today is to continue working on Bright and Beautiful. Oliver's walking around. And then also I picked a whip from the pile at random to work on. That was Fire Goddess. I worked on it a little bit this morning. So I did a lot of stitching this morning. That was really great. When I came home from dropping him off, like I said, it was a stressful drive with the weather and everything. So I came home, I did a little bit of like pickup around the house, and then I sat down and stitched. That was awesome. I made pretty good progress. So I look forward to checking in later and showing you my stitching. Ta-ta! Hey Flosstube, so day 5, picked out from random out of my whip pile. Literally just closed my eyes and grabbed something. Turned out to be Fire Goddess, so this will be fun. I think what I'll do is I'll pull the floss that goes in here and the floss that goes in here, and I'll do a couple threads. And then I'll get back to Bright and Beautiful. Alright, I'll check in later and show you my progress. Bye for now. Hey peeps, so here's my update on Fire Goddess. I worked with one color, 722, and filled in this area. I decided that would be it. I'm not going to do the bottom part because I don't feel like moving the scroll. Yeah, I am feeling kind of lazy. You know, it's Friday. It's absolutely gross outside. It is so dark and rainy, and honestly, today would be just a wonderful day to stay in bed, but I can't because I have to go pick up my son in less than an hour, so yeah. Anyway, I'm going to move to Bright and Beautiful now and think of brighter colors and happier weather. Alright, bye. Hey guys, Stephanie here. So, I was bad. I stayed up very late. It's like almost 2:30 a.m. and I've been working on this for like 5 hours or something crazy like that. But in my defense, I had a nap this afternoon and it was a really good nap. I woke up and I was confused, like, is it morning? What day is it? Like, I slept very deeply, so that was awesome. Anyway, so today I added a lot more color to this piece. I started out this morning putting the center into the daffodil and this pansy next to it, and then later I added this yellow flower down here, and I started adding the greenery, and I did more of these little, like, they're almost like blueberries on a, well, blueberries don't grow on a vine. I don't know, maybe they're like, I don't know what kind of flower that is. These are bluebells. Those are crocuses. Anyway, so I worked on the little periwinkle flowers on the vine, and then I worked on the border, which is done in so many shades of green, like 6 or 7 shades. I did consider doing a, you know, just a variegated green instead, but I think it looks really cool the way it's charted, so I'm sticking with that. I am really enthralled with this piece. I think it is so pretty. Beautiful spring colors. Show you the pattern again. That's what it looks like. So you see I made a pretty good chunk of progress. I mean, it's at least, I worked on the bottom left quadrant pretty much, but that is sort of like where the bulk of the stitching is, so I'd say it's at least 25% done now. Not bad for 3 days. And I hope to work on it, you know, more this year. It would be awesome if I could finish it before summer, but that's probably not going to happen. It'll probably be carried over to next year, but it would be nice to at least get like half of it done. I will save the bird for last, of course. I'll stitch all the flowers first, so. And I do have the Mayflower stitch along going on in my group this month, so maybe I can fit in a bit more in May. We'll see. Alright, it is way past time to go to bed, so I will check in tomorrow. Good night, peeps. Hi, Flosstube. Stephanie here, Ms. So Crafty. Today is, or tonight rather, Saturday, May the 6th, 2017. How's everyone doing? Day 6 of Maynia. Almost a weekend, almost half done, so I hope everyone's doing well and not going too crazy. Me, my plan for today was a new start, and I did that. So I've had a really lazy day. Last night I stayed up crazy late. It was like 3 a.m. and then my son woke up at 6:30. So napped a few times today, did a little housework, worked on my Stitch and Massage spreadsheet, worked on my blog. Did not get dressed, you know. Don't judge. We all need those days sometimes, right? Got some fun mail. My order from Dream at Needlecraft Corner, and my Amazon order, which has a cryonic cording drill in it, so that was cool. So my new start for today was Mill Hill Serafina, and I started it a few hours ago. I've made some good progress so far. I'm going to work on it a bit more and then I'll share it. So that's my only project for today, since it was a new start, and it's my 6th project of Maynia on day 6. Tomorrow I'll work on it some more and get back to another whip. Alright, I will check in later and show you Serafina. Bye bye! Hey guys, so here's my 3rd start. This is Serafina by Mill Hill, Angel Trilogy, stitched on perforated paper. I have actually done a few stitches already. I started in the top of the blue area of her dress, basically of her skirt. So I looked at my blog, and the last one of these I stitched, which I actually started in Maynia as well last year. It took me 7 stitchy days to finish, so stitching on this for 2 days is not going to get me that far. I've come to peace with that, but I will do what I can over the next couple days, and we'll see how far I get. So I will check in later and show you how far I get tonight. Ta-ta! Hey guys, so the midnight hour is just past, and I should try to get some shut-eye, but I wanted to show you my progress on Serafina. So as you can see, I made a pretty good start. I started here and worked on the blues, and then I started adding purples, and then I started doing the wing, and there's another wing over here, of course. So the bottom half is pretty much stitched, except for the beading, of course, and her toes, her little feet. I'll do the feet, the hands, and the face all at once at the end, so I think what I'll do tomorrow is continue on with the wings. It would be awesome if I could finish stitching the wings. The wings are probably the most annoying thing to stitch, just because it's like 3 shades of white, off-white, and it's just like, they're fairly big, you know. I think also tomorrow I'm going to try mounting this on my 5-inch stretcher bars that I bought, so doing it on the scroll frame was kind of getting on my nerves. I will see you guys in the morning. Good night. Hey guys, Stephanie here, Ms. Oh So Crafty. Today is Sunday, May 7th, 2017. First week of Maynia is ending, done and dusted. Yeah! So, I have a funny story to tell you guys. We decided to go out to dinner tonight, DiMaggiano's, and we're in the car, and my hubby's like, why don't you call ahead and make a reservation? So, I Google the phone number, and then I see like a little make a reservation link. So, I click on it, and it took me to like a little site. I saw the open table like logo in the bottom corner, and I chose the time, and then I got a confirmation, and I had a reservation number, and it was under Ms. Oh So Crafty. I was like, oops. See, I have an open table account, you know, under my actual name, but I guess the open table must have like a arrangement with Google or whatever, so it just went through my Google account. So when I got to the restaurant, I was like, I have a, you know, reservation. I just gave them the number, like, and one of the guys at the host stand was like, so you're Ms. Oh So Crafty. That's so clever. I love it. It was so embarrassing. And then like the waiter was like, Ms. Oh So Crafty, huh? And then he said to my husband, does that make you Mr. Oh So Crafty? I was like, oh my God. And then we used a coupon, like at the end, you know? And then the manager came by, and I guess they told the manager about it too, because he was like, Ms. Oh So Crafty? I was like, it was too much. Yeah, I mean, as far as like, you know, internet handles or, you know, go, that's fine. nothing embarrassing, I guess, but like that's not my real name, so. Oh, yeah, I have to be mindful of that next time. I just like make a reservation on the fly. I guess I'll have to go through the Open Table site and like log in and stuff. Oh well. Yeah, so today is my second day on Serafina, and I've made really good progress, so I'll show you that in a bit. And I guess I'm going to work on a whip as well. It's not that late. It's like 10 o'clock. We had a late dinner. We didn't eat until 8. Oliver took a late nap. Yeah, bedtime's going to be fun. I have school tomorrow. I took a nap this afternoon. Yeah. Hey guys, checking in with my progress update on Serafina. So, not bad for 2 days, huh? I really did quite a bit. The only thing that's missing is her skin, face, chest, 2 hands, 2 feet, and of course all the beads. So it was a lot of fun. And I think I counted like 40% of it and got up to 566 stitches. So I know it's at least 1,000, so not bad for the weekend stitch-a-thon. I'll get 2, I don't know, chances for the draw, I guess, at the end of the year. And I did the Krynic for her bugle there. You see the little sparkle? So I guess I will take this out again in July, Christmas in July, you know, and maybe I'll be able to finish it then. We'll see. Alright, it is time for me to take out a whip. Not sure which one yet. I will check in and show you in a bit. Hey guys, so I decided to continue with the ornament theme and work on my hardanger piece. So I'm going to continue with the needle weaving using this thread here. Krynic number 8028. So I will continue going around and maybe I'll do the inner ring as well. We'll see. I will check in later and show you how far I get. Bye! Hey guys, so here is how far I've gotten on my hardanger. As you can see, I finished all the woven bars and did the dove's eyes, which I think I may have made a little bit harder on myself by using the Krynic thread, but I think they look alright, and especially at a distance, you know, like, it's cool. I'll give you a close-up though, in interest of full disclosure. Yeah, you can see, and then I've been cutting it out. As you can see, it's about half cut. Cutting around the blanket stitch is a pain in the rear. You have to do it from the reverse side, and it's just kind of annoying. It's very slow going. A couple threads at a time. But it's really late. I need to go to bed. It will be time to get ready for school in like 7 hours, so yeah. Anyway, I think this is going to be my last update for part 1 of my Stitch Mania vlog. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that it was interesting, and I will be doing more vlogging for week 2. So, to sum up, I worked on 7 projects, 3 new starts, 4 whips, and I am pretty pleased with my progress on all accounts. I think that my decision to choose smaller projects for this Mania was a good one, just because of the year of whips and everything. So yeah, the only thing is that I would have liked to have finished this ornate tonight, this hardanger piece. It's just not gonna happen. I need to go to bed, so I think I'll just work on the cutting out over the next few days and get it done. Alright peeps, I love you guys. Take care, be happy, be well, and don't go too crazy with Maynia. See you soon.